I'm here at the Sage Centre here in Tyneside. Talking about the future of education. What is it that will prepare people to be tomorrow's generation? And it's much more than taking exams. We're talking about an understanding of what it means to be a global citizen in a world of climate change, scarce resources, in a world where people are looking for purpose and meaning more than just for a career and for success in the future in the old-fashioned sense. A world where up to 40%, 60% in fact, in some surveys of 25 to 45-year-olds are saying that they're looking for extra meaning in life. 90% of some parts of this age group in the UK are saying they don't see any reason to get out of bed in the morning. This crisis of purpose, crisis of identity, crisis of sustainability, these are issues that every school is going to have to address over the next 10 to 20 years. In addition to that, there are other complex issues. For example, the underperformance of boys. In most schools in the UK, girls are outperforming boys at almost every level. If you look at women going into train to become doctors, they outnumber men in the UK by about 60-40. If you look at women going into law, it's the same. Women into many of the professions, it's the same. If you look at the performance of women in MBA programs at business schools, they are outperforming men. And yet, as we go further up the organisations in large companies, we see women start to disappear from the workplace until we find at senior board level they're hardly represented. So all kinds of structural changes are taking place in our virtual, ever-changing, multi-dimensional, globalised world. And the great challenge for schools is to prepare people not for one career, but for 5. A career maybe for the first 5 years, another career for the next 5, and so on. To train people to be agile in their thinking, to have a deep understanding of what it means to connect with the passions of those around them, to help to see how they can make a difference in the world and how they can discover their place within it. And most of all, how to be contented and happy. Because while exam results are one thing, they don't tell us the basic truths of life. They don't tell us how to have a successful relationship with your children over 30 years. They don't tell you how to stay together with your partner who you want to live with when you start, and then after a few years you decide you can't stand the sight of each other. They don't tell you how to develop a full satisfaction and meaning in life, and they don't tell you how to understand what your sense of purpose and destiny is. So, education, the future, it's much more than just curriculum and tests. It's a whole new world.